What is going on, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome back to Alan Wake. Pick up where we left off. We got our vehicle. Nice night for a drive.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Oh, that's right, we're going to meet the Kidnapper, right?
The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Amen, Alan. Assuming we kept that stuff, we got a shotgun with his name on it.
I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Honestly, I can't call it. I don't know if he's losing his mind or... Gotta be something up these stairs, right? No shots, just like a random staircase. I can't check my inventory to see if we kept that stuff. Hopefully. We had a max stack of flares. There we go, I knew it. Trust the process. Knew there'd be something up these stairs.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order
Let him
either.
know, Pat.
Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people
Peeved.
just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now,
Yeah, I hear
on a
you,
lighter
Pat. I
note,
appreciate that.
I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
I wish I lived in a small town like this where everybody knows each other, man. Maybe it's like grass is greener on the other side, but it sounds so much better to me than living in big cities. Big cities suck ass, I know that for a fact. Everybody's way too concerned with their own day to day. Everybody has somewhere to be, something to do. Nobody gives a fuck, everybody's just in a rush. Which actually, maybe I'm just an old soul, but I feel like that's a problem with everybody. Like, this day and age, everybody's just in a rush. Everything has to be fast. Instant gratification. Instant rewards. Like, instant everything. Everybody's just in a rush. Nobody takes the time. Nobody courts anymore. Nobody is willing to put in the work and be patient for things. Everything is just click, click, click. Now, now, now. No time to lose. Gotta take your time and enjoy life, man. What is the saying? Don't miss the trees for the forest, or don't miss the forest for the trees. It's one of those.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me that's strange because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, Isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? Hey, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
Hear that?
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Yeah, it got you thinking about the coulda, woulda, shouldas. You did get shot at, it's understandable. What do we have? Hopefully there's a couple more goodies along the way. I'm trying to get more shotgun ammo. Going into a mine shaft seems like we're gonna need plenty of close range burst damage. I like a little town right here. You know we're gonna check everything. Supplies, loots, ammo. Story page. Damn it, of course I fell. There's gotta be some shit at the top of this tower. There's no way. My gamer brain compels me. Attaboy. Mott on the ferry.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Well, if you're trying to fight, I'm sure I got a third right hand to throw. The last two landed pretty well. Alan's low-key got hands. Some Tokyo Drift action right there a little bit.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
But I saw some Miss Blue right there. While there were some earlier residents in the area, the true genesis of the town of Bright Falls came with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of the Bright Falls coal mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Poles, Italians, Finns, and Swedes among others, worked the mines. While lucrative at first, the minings steadily declined in the 20th century. Seams were rich, but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. Sarah in the radio station.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Yeah, Maine is like the homie. Hold it down for us. In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Briar Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. This place looks fun for the environment trying to kill us. Now we've added that mechanic to the Darkness's repertoire.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by you.
You want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello?
Asshole.
Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Oh yeah.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Whoops. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but we stuck to London. We did keep all the stuff we picked up. Beautiful. Control drop. Why do I feel like these... Yeah. I was about to say, why do I feel like these train carts are about to come alive and try and squash my ass? Thomas Zane in love with Barbara Jagger.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
I'm gonna assume this is safe. This is a big box of ammo. Come on down, the water's fine. Heal the little pygmies first. I was wondering if you could do that. That is good to know. No, no, no. Up there. Flashbangs. I never did try them on the bulldozer like I said I would. I don't know how they would have worked. We only have 5. Nothing's behind me. Had a bad feeling there for a second. I'm surprised you are friendly. That's probably the way. Can I cheese you through the... No, I can't. Damn it. Just gonna try and get cheeky there for a second. You want me to drop in here, don't you? About that. Let's get a little cheeky. Is that a fridge freezer? Okay, we're good.
What the hell?
What's that, Auntie M? It's a twister. Not in Kansas anymore, Alan.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Take care of this real quick, so I'll buy him on the way out. There we go. I think that's everybody. Let's point this the way that we're going so we can just hop in when it's done. I feel like we'll have to get out of Dodge first. Oh, we got stacked on weapons now. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be the case. Let's get the fuck out of here before the tire train yard tries to grass our ass. I don't think they'll be able to follow us. I don't think they'll play nice with the physics. Seems like a great place to use our shotgun. Yeah, come on down, the water's fine. Okay, you're done. We're not doing that. Way too many. this fucking mirror over here. There you go. Trust no one in the dark. That's great advice. Got a little Dark Souls soapstone message helper going on here. Follow. The Matrix chair. Red pill or the blue pill, Neo. Wake touched by the dark presence.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
It's that chick can pick and choose whether it takes you completely or not. Oh, back up a little bit. Let's go inside, Alan. Well, that bodes well.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Is there anything back here? Any hideys? Doesn't look like it. Oh, Twitch chat is back. The Amaranth's chat room right here. Really doesn't go as far as I'd like it to. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't really like the flashbangs. They seem really inefficient, and he doesn't throw them for shit. Unless I'm missing something. Maybe like look up. I guess the benefit of them over flares is they can kill, but I'd rather just dump the revolver ammo, honestly. You get so much. Wake and Barry in the cell.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. "Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent."
I don't think manuscripts hold up in court. Your Honor, he wrote a fictional story. Yeah, that's the way. What if we don't go the way? Trust no one in the dark. Oh, good. Yeah, let me see. Is there a way to, like... Taking cold air goes a little further. I guess it's fine. I'd rather use the flashbangs than to be wasting my flag on ammo or something. That is awkward to navigate on mouse key. Alright, since we are at a checkpoint, that is going to be a wrap for this episode, because I am starving, so thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, please check out the links in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you all soon with more Alan Wake. Have a good day, guys. Take care.